Awesome. All right. So listen, before we even start this whole thing, we just want to tell you we're reading from a script. We want you to see how easy it is to do this job in case you're evaluating us from a business perspective. So, and we don't want to miss anything because some of us tend to get off topic. So let's start with our first slide. We're going to show you our Riman corporate headquarters. And maybe the video is going to play again in the background. I don't know. That could be a thing. Can you all hear the video right now too? Yeah. So hold please for a hot second. All right. Sounds like it's off. All right, let's keep going. You also don't need to be technologically savvy to do this job, so that's a good thing. Listen, we want to share with you our corporate headquarters. This building right here, gorgeous new building just outside of LA. That is the US Riman corporate headquarters. And Riman came in and they bought that with straight up cold hard cash. We're going to talk tonight about success clues. Success leaves clues. We love to say that on this team. And a big old clue is buying this beautiful office building just outside of LA and paying cash for it. So a little bit about Riman. First of all, they're brand new. So most of you probably hadn't heard of it until the person who cared enough to invite you to this broadcast told you about it. Riman did $2.5 billion in the tiny country of South Korea. The fact that they did that much revenue in this one little country in a very fast period of time quickly put them on the top 100 direct selling news list, which means they are ranked with companies like huge legacy companies, Tupperware, Amway, Sensi, Herbalife, Shackley, all of these names that we all know. Riman is ranked up there with them before they even came to the US. So brand new here and really taking off. So right now, you have a first mover's advantage, which means you're hearing about this before 90% of the US population. And we're not just US now. We have opened many countries. We are opening multiple countries over the course of the next year. So truly first mover's advantage without the risk of a startup, because 80% of startups, and Elon Musk will say 90% of startups fail in the first 3 years in business. So we are not a startup, but we are new, and you have that advantage of hearing about us first. So we are going to get into how we can help you, and we can help you in a few ways. We can help you to have the best hair and skin of your adult life, bar none. We can help you to make, tonight I didn't wear foundation. So I've got some lips, I've got some lashes going on, no foundation, just to show that at my age, round in the corner towards 60 years of age, this is going to transform your skin. And you're going to see that in just a minute. So healthiest hair, healthiest skin, healthy, if you're taking our supplement, healthy nails and joints as well. We can help you to make some extra money. We can help you make a little bit of extra money, or like some of the people on this call tonight, we can help you to make a whole lot of extra money. And Riman just announced a bonus. So if you like what you hear tonight and you know anybody that is into skincare, direct sales, social media influencing, just likes to make money, entrepreneurs, send them our way, because you can earn, for each person you refer, you can earn up to $10,000 this year. And the person that you bring in can earn up to $45,000 extra. This is extra. They're still going to pay you your paycheck. This is additional cash money that Riman is doing this year only for people who enroll in December. So you are really here at the right place at the right time. There's a reason you're here tonight. All right. So anyway, we can help you hair, skin, joints, nails, make some money. We can help you to give people compliments. We like to say we give people compliments. So one of our friends is on a trip today with someone she hadn't seen in 10 years. And this person said to her, "Oh my gosh, Christine, or she hadn't seen her in 2 years, sorry. And this woman said to her, "Oh my gosh, Christine, you look 10 years younger." That's the type of compliments that we can get you, or you can help other people get. All right, I am babbling because I lost my place in the script. That's what happens when we go off script. All right, listen, we are going to get to
Tonight is
all
going
these
to be an
products.
off-script night. Let's just warn them about this a little bit.
Someone's going to be up to our special guest star that no one knows who it is because we haven't introduced yet, but whatever.
We're going off script.
That person might go way off script. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how this all goes. But listen, right now we're gonna play another video for you. These videos that the company produced, this is another success clue. When a company has a whole heck of a lot of money, they can make beautiful videos. And these videos were made by the world-class video production team that does videos for companies like Toyota. So here is another Riman video. We're gonna take you into the Byungpool Incellderm Laboratory.
Here in the Incellderm Byungpool lab, we work with elements provided by nature. Among the many gifts of nature, the Earth's energy provides a capacity to purify. That capacity is enriched in the plant Centella asiatica, also known as Byungpool in Korea. The size of the leaf, the direction of the root, soil temperature, and cultivation method. Every aspect is analyzed. The plants are grown for 45 days until they brim with life's energy. Only freshly harvested Korean Byungpool plants are used as ingredients for Incellderm. Another key ingredient is the pristine lava seawater from Jeju Island. For over 400,000 years, the volcanic rock beds of Jeju have borne the ocean's energy, instilled into its deep waters. That water is infused at the optimal temperature of 80 degrees Celsius for 20 hours to slowly and gently extract the essential fluids from the Byungpool leaves. Those fluids are at the core of the brightening and purifying energy delivered by Incellderm. We present to you Byungpool Energy Fluid. Our hypoallergenic fluid boosts the skin cell regeneration cycle by providing optimal benefits with the Booster Serum Booster Ritual. The booster opens the way for moisture to enter and awaken the skin's radiance. Then, the serum aligns the skin barrier to enhance the glow. And the final layer of booster ingrains glow and resilience deep into your skin. With this routine, your skin will gain the glow-lifting effects. Radiate the glow of youth from deep inside your skin cells with Incellderm.
Okay, I'm taking over, yeah?
Over to you, Michelle.
All right. Okay, so we're going to show you what these products do, and it's going to blow your mind. Most people see results in 5 to 7 days. So when I tried it and got my results, I was speechless and I wanted to know how it works. And what I found out is that the #1 product formulator in Asia, the top formulator for over 25 years, was researching something called tiger grass because tigers in the wild roll around in this to heal their wounds. He also had a government contract to be able to use something called energy lava water, and he's one of only 6 people who has this contract to this water that is found beneath the bed of a 400,000-year-old active volcano, and he is the only one using it for personal care. It has very unique energetic properties, nutrients, and minerals. So he took this water and put it on the tiger grass, and it grew from the size of a quarter to the size of his palm. When he put this on skin, it rapidly healed the skin. He has 13 different patents on this, which are all company owned. There are 20, or excuse me, they are 20-year patents, only 2 years in, and that's another clue. No one can replicate what we are doing here. So this researcher decided to open a skincare company. He partnered with a businessman named MJ, who has been on the board and did $2.5 billion in sales. That company is Riman. So we have two lines, the original called Incellderm, seen here on the top with the black lids, and the professional cosmeceutical grade line called Radiansum 100. 95% of the before and after photos that you see are a result of using the full Incellderm EX line. Also, these products are safe, and that's something really important to me. Riman bans over 3,000 ingredients from their formulations. These 3,000 ingredients are heavily used in the US personal care industry, where we have no regulations. Riman adheres to European formulation guidelines and EWG standards. Your skin is your largest organ, and what you put on it is absorbed into your bloodstream in 26 seconds. It's important to use clean ingredients. So these are almost just
We
a
got
few.
him.
There we go. These are just a few of our results. They keep coming in every single day. Please make sure that the person who invited you here has also added you to the K-Beauty Riman Stories Facebook group, so you have access to all of these amazing photos and more. I want to call your attention to our friend Judy here in the middle. She is 72 years young and was skeptical about potential results. But as you can imagine, she is very glad that she tried it. And then on the next slide, I want to call your attention to our friend Tim's before and after. Tim is a guy. He was not interested in skincare, and as he would say, before Riman, he barely washed his face. But he saw these results and he decided to join Riman because he knew that if he, as a guy, liked the product, he could only imagine how the actual target market would respond, and he is now one of the top leaders in the company.
Thanks, Michelle. So I want to bring up our very special secret guest tonight. And when companies are attracting people with this level of talent and influence and expertise and knowledge, that is another success clue. This is our surprise guest, Dr. Stephanie Rimka. If you don't follow her, go find her on social media, follow her on Instagram. She is a truth teller. She is absolutely, completely knowledgeable in all things health and wellness. Well, many things health and wellness. And she'll tell you her areas of expertise. Just so proud and excited to have her here tonight. Surprise guest, are you ready? Thanks for being on.
I am. Thank you guys so much. So, I am going to go a little bit off script. We try to keep this person who does this as a little bit of a testimonial, and I'm going to warn you. I'm definitely going to cry. I am not afraid of my emotions nor anyone else's. Wow. Okay, it happened faster than I thought. So I do have a intention of what I'm going to share with you, but I will talk about something a little personal because I take what I do, it's all personal, right? My career is personal. So today I am Dr. Rimka. Once upon a time, I was just Steph, I was just a little girl in Detroit. And although what I do today is I specialize in helping the throwaways, kind of the people that nobody wants to deal with, the problem patients, the hard ones, the difficult, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I'm typically a last ditch resort effort for a lot of doctors, psychologists, psychiatrists. I specialize in brain disorders that lead to things like ADHD, anxiety, autism, panic disorders, PTSD, dissociation, concomitant things like Lyme, mold illness, seizures, I'm board certified in neurofeedback. I was a licensed therapist once upon a time in a mental hospital, starting with schizophrenics. That schizophrenics and autism would probably be my strong suit. You know, it's a hard day in practice when you're wishing for an easy seizure patient. Like, can we just get some easy seizures? Like, that would be so much easier than talking to 32 personalities in my last appointment. Okay, so that's my career. And it has excited me and invigorated me. I've done everything I possibly can to run away from beauty, from sexy, from superficial, from aesthetics. I have no patience or tolerance for it, to be honest. And it stems from my mother was extraordinarily gorgeous, jaw-dropping. She would walk in a room, literally restaurants, everyone would, you could almost see it. You could, and so she was a bartender. I grew up in bars all my life, doing my homework by candle over by a pool table, like dive bars. After school, taking a bus there. And I had to see a lot of things, but you know, she would cook fried food in the back for me, bring me my little stuff. And if I was good and I got my homework done, I could maybe play a game of pool or two and maybe hustle a little bit of money from the truck drivers that were in there. It was fantastic. But like, for example, on Valentine's Day, it would be like 50 dozen roses on the bar because every man was trying to date my mother. Okay. That stunning. My grandmother was gorgeous. My dad was good looking. I did not get any attention as a little girl. Like I wasn't the girl boys wanted to date. I never had a little boyfriend. There were like the pretty girls, and I was like the tomboy boy. I played football, I played basketball. They called me Rimka. They would give me trucks and cars and at birthdays, and the moms would be like, but they're like, no, mom, she's not a girl, she's a boy. She doesn't want a doll. That's not how she is, right? So that was all fine and good, but by the time I was in the 4th grade, I'd had a really bad year. That was a year, I will probably fully tell the story coming up on stage soon about what went on. But let's just say it led to my own self-image of what I looked like. I thought I was such an ugly, physically ugly human that I brought such shame to my family that I thought everyone would be better off if I was gone. Because it was awful if the world had to look at me and my face. That's how I felt at 8 years old. And I lived with that and carried that a very long time. And it wasn't until I was much older and a lot of really incredible humans came along and started reflecting a different mirror to me and started saying, you don't seem to see what you look like. Your perception is wrong. What is going on in your head? I'm like, I don't know, you know, like it took other people pouring love, pouring their vision into me until I could see something. And I was in my 30s before I looked all of a sudden at a photo and I said, that's what I look like? What? Oh my God. No wonder people say I'm pretty. What? Okay. So I understand now, and I can accept that I'm considered a generally attractive person. But I lived thinking I was the ugliest duckling you could ever imagine, to the point I hid. I wore clothes to hide me. I didn't want to bring attention to me. The only thing I knew was to use my brain, was to use my knowledge. And the most important thing that I wanted to do was to be of service and make a difference in people's lives. So I said, if I do that, I can overcome the fact that I bring this bad thing to my family because I'm going to help them in a different way. This is the story of the little girl that I once was. So I'm going to read something that kind of describes where I'm at today with this. And I'm today in my 50s, And coming into my 50s was where, to me, I feel like I finally came to life when I turned 50. I feel like I finally woke up. I feel like I really did come out of the cocoon and say, oh, what? Like, I'm like a peacock butterfly like you ain't never seen, right? And it's no coincidence, because I don't believe in any type of coincidence. I believe it's all synchronicity, that Riman and the glow up happened about the same time. This is a Dene prayer. You would call them the Navajo. I think this describes that 9-year-old little girl that turned 50 and grew into herself. Today I will walk out. Today everything evil will leave me. I will be as I was before. I will have a cool breeze over my body. I will have a light body. I will be happy forever. Nothing will hinder me. I will walk with beauty before me. I will walk with beauty behind me. I walk with beauty below me. I walk with beauty above me. I walk with beauty around me. My words will be beautiful. So what I have figured out in this process, and Riman has helped me with that, beauty is much more than skin deep. It is harmony. It is balance. It is peace. It is no coincidence I've dated a string of artists. It's no coincidence I needed to own an art gallery. It's no coincidence I never wanted to put a diploma on my wall. I wanted to put artwork because I needed to see beauty. It calms me. It soothes me. Well, what I figured out is that little girl, it neurologically makes 100% sense from the stress and trauma that she had to deal with. She was looking for something to anchor, and she didn't have enough safe faces for her to see at the time. It's not easy for your mother to watch your husband go to prison. It's not easy to watch your house being robbed. It's not easy to watch your family being traumatized. It's not easy to lose your house. It's not easy to have to live in your car. That's what we had to do, and that's what she had to do. So I didn't have a lot of safe faces to anchor into at the time. So I understand why that little girl felt the way she felt, because this is what I understand about the human brain. We are hardwired to recognize faces in many ways, and we're hardwired to see beauty. Here's what happens when we see beautiful things. And we've done experiments, and we actually know the brain does something very unique when it sees things that they consider attractive. And the human face is considered the most attractive thing to the brain. It lights up more than seeing a sunset, than seeing a mountain, or seeing a tree. It wants to see the human face very, very deeply. It's ingrained in us neurologically. So we have the back of your head, a fusiform gyrus lights up. That's an entire part of your brain that is tuned in to find faces. There's another area right next to it, the lateral occipital complex. It's designed to see objects. So objects and faces is what we want to see. Then it turns out those two centers are deeply linked to the reward pleasure centers of your brain. So these deep inside parts of your brain, they have weird fancy names like ventral striatum, the orbital frontal cortex, and the ventral medial prefrontal cortex. Doesn't matter, but the point is they release reward and pleasure to you. So what I know dealing with the brain is that the human brain, my brain, your brain, is designed the visual brain is tuned in to grab faces. And then when it sees attraction and beauty, it's designed to light up your pleasure centers. There is no coincidence we want to be experienced in beauty, because beauty acts upon us neurologically and we interact with it the whole time. So beauty engages us in a very, very unique way and makes us feel good. And it's because of the pleasure centers, right? So we're designed to override all kinds of things in the field to find beauty, actually. We will actually even override seeing safety signals. And this is where kind of the dark side of beauty can come into play, because here's what we've assigned socially, because beauty we've attached neurologically with goodness. So we look at people, we know this is how it is sociologically. We see attractive faces and we think they're more intelligent, they're more trustworthy, they get higher pay, they get less punishment. We consider them more kind. Yeah, more competent and more hardworking. So what happens if we have, asymmetrical disfigurement, scarring, acne? Not only do you behave differently the way I was behaving when I was a little girl, and I was very uncomfortable and I didn't want people to see me, and I was awkward and shy and just I had no swag unless I was punching you in the face. That was the only swag I knew. I can fight. I don't know what else to do. I didn't know what else to do. Okay. Because I figured, what am I going to do with this? So it's led to a big disadvantage if you feel you have that. So it's understandable when we bring Riman to people and we help start healing and regenerating their skin from the outside in and the inside out simultaneously, we bring this confidence back, this glow back, this swag back, the ability to talk, to yourself differently, because that's where it starts first. And then you talk to other people. And how you talk to yourself, make no mistake, is how you train people to talk to you. I was training those children how to talk to me because I was talking to myself that way. It wasn't until I changed how I was talking that they all learned to talk to me differently. Okay. But, believe it or not, that's the simple change in the face makes a big difference. This is what I'm concerned about. I'm in the mental health field. Although I know beauty is important because I understand what it does neurologically, I'm very concerned about the social media dysmorphia we're also dealing with the filters, with the fakeness, with the unrealistic expectations, with what this has done to teenage girls with their self-mutilation hospitalization rates, with their suicide rates. We have the studies on this. You don't want to hear them. Things like from 2009 to 2015, girls from age 10 to 14, self-mutilation rates went up 151%, suicide 189%. And it's all tied to social media use. We are looking at the numbers. We're very clear on this. I make a living on social media. I find myself at odds with myself a lot. I teach people how to make money on social media. I'll teach you how to do it. But I also want it to never own you. I also want us to be a part of the story of making people get compliments, get confidence, see themselves through not the perverted self-image, the perverted lens that I was seeing myself through. I want them to know that beauty walks before them, walks behind them, walks above them, right? Below them, because they are the beauty. You are the beauty. My deep, deep, deep concern is the influence and drive that people will go, the dangerous levels and risks they'll take to feel beautiful. The number one risk, and people don't like me talking about it, and I'm going to say it here because I don't get many chances, is the most toxic poison on earth is botulism toxin. We call it Botox. It was developed as a biological weapon of war. It's used in bioterrorism. As simple as 100 nanograms will kill an adult man. 1 kilogram would wipe out every living human on Earth. 1 kilogram of Botox exploded in the air, inhaled and inserted in people, will kill all 9-10 billion people. It is highly, highly dangerous. I'm outrageously concerned that it takes 1 day and about $600 for somebody to become a certified injector of the most dangerous poison known to all of humanity. There is no licensure regulations. There's no adverse events reaction regulations. They are held to no standard. People are not being informed that that injection leaves the site of injection, crosses the blood-brain barrier, causes anxiety, depression, panic, and suicidal ideation. They are not being told that it's numbing out their brain and their centers for empathy and lowering their compassion for other human beings. They are not being told it crosses the placenta and can go into their unborn children. This concerns me deeply. I want people to feel in love with themselves, beautiful, but it is never worth dying It is never worth anxiety. It is never worth panic. It is never worth deafness, tinnitus, thyroid disorders. All of these things are coming from Botox. I cannot tell you how grateful I am to find a product that is giving people the satisfaction that they get in feeling good about themselves and never having to go back to Botox and fillers ever again. I want to age powerfully. I want to age gracefully, but I certainly don't want to actually look my age. I get it. I'd like to stay looking 22 forever too, people. Okay? I do understand. So I tell you that all of that information, not from, a product testimonial. I had incredible results with the product. I'm not coming as a product formulator. I'm not coming as a product expert. I'm coming as a doctor who cares about keeping people protected from toxic poisons in their products. There's about 86,000 plus chemicals used in every day, sprayed in the air, used in our things. The average American woman is putting 500 chemicals, toxic chemicals on her body every day. If we can start switching out, swapping out the toxic products for clean, safe products that are also highly effective, we can start making our hormones get back in order. We can start eliminating some of these mental health problems and start having healthier children. So that's where I'm going to wrap up. I wish for you to understand, I want you to have a life where you walk in beauty, where you feel beautiful, where I used to avoid every mirror, every single mirror. I would never look at them. I covered them and hid them in my house. I want you to catch a glimpse of yourself and say, damn, you look good. I'm like, I'm looking good today. I think I'm gonna take a selfie, send it to my husband. Hey, honey, you should leave the office early because I'm looking kind of cute. That's what I would love for all of us to be doing. It does feel good to feel good, and you feel good when you look good, and they kind of do this little circular thing. And if you don't feel like good and you don't look good, it just goes down the other way. So I'd like an avalanche of feeling good, sexy, and beautiful, and understanding it really is about harmony and peace and balance everywhere in your life. And when you start to feel good in your face, you start to look at people different. You might start to say things and compliment people more. You might have more courage to ask for a raise, to quit your job, to, men, or ask somebody out on a date. So I'm going to wrap up with there. I know I went very far off script, but I don't always have an opportunity to address so many people. And I really appreciate your time in listening to a little girl tell her story in a old lady's body. So.
An old lady's body that looks like she's 25, but thank you. Thank you so much for that, Dr. Rimka. Thank you for sharing from your heart and that truly a mic drop moment. I'm just kind of blown away by the depth of what you were saying and the fact that, people look in the mirror and they either go, oh, and then get a little negative hit, or they go, ooh, and they get a little positive hit, right? And we help you to get that little positive hit of, I don't know what it is, Rumka can tell us whatever chemical it is that we get, right? The feel good something when you look in the mirror and you're like, oh, damn. And that's what this does. That's what this does. So thank you so much for sharing that. I don't know how we're going to follow that up, to be honest, but we're going to try. We love you, Dr. Rimka. Thank you. Let's see if we can.
Jen, while you're grabbing that, do you mind if I share my 1-minute story? Because it really
Oh,
follows what she said.
please.
Okay. All right. Hi, everyone. So I just want to share this because it kind of pulls together some of the things that Dr. Rimka said. And what I will say is at 50, well, it was 51 when Riman was introduced to me by Dr. Rimka. Thank you very much. I was feeling my age and not fully confident in my own skin. And while I could talk endlessly about the amazing difference the products have made for me, and trust me, if you haven't already, you'll see, it's not just a physical glow, it's literally a glow from within. But what truly transformed my journey was this team, my mentors, including Jen and Stephanie Rimka, believed in me when I was struggling to believe in myself. And Their encouragement reignited my confidence. And now I feel empowered to help others discover that same confidence. So, what we have here isn't just incredible products, it's a community with leadership that fosters personal development and growth. And our community is supportive and encouraging. So, if you're feeling uncertain or stuck, know this: we are here believing in you until you are ready to believe in yourself. And you are exactly enough just as you are. And we can't wait to help you see that for yourself.
Thank you, Michelle. That is really, really, I don't even know what the word is. It's just touching. I think, one of the things that we're
The word is
missing a lot.
perfect.
Well, perfect, but I
Perfect.
absolutely perfect. And just tying it back to like what women are missing. And I'm sorry, guys, just for a second, humor us. As you hit a certain age as a woman, the kids leave, right? And some of you are young moms just starting out with the kids. So just put your fingers in your ears for just one hot second while I talk about the 50 something women and 60-year-olds and who are on the team, because we have our team ranges in age from 18 to I think 85 is our oldest team member, right? So we've got quite a range, but just, what Michelle said, you get to a certain age, the kids are gone, everything's different, your body's doing weird things, you're hitting the age of 50, and maybe everyone's busy with their own stuff that and it's not like you're getting a real tribe. At 50, it's very hard to accumulate a new tribe of people who inspire you, who motivate you, who lift you up, who call you on your bullshit, who help you to stop the negative self-talk that's in your brain, these patterns that have been established over years and years and years, cutting that stuff off. That is what we do here in this group. This is a new tribe. It's a higher vibrational energy than anything I've ever been around. So Michelle,
It's a real glow up, right? And somebody said glow up tribe, right? We're going to help you look better, feel better, have more money, whatever is important to you. You need community, we got you. You need personal development, we got you. You need laughter, boy, we got you. Okay. You need money. Oh, I got you.
We got you.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. And so Michelle, anyway, Stephanie.
I mean,
Michelle,
can I just say, like, let me just say last little thing. God, we're so
say
long.
it.
But Christine, so the person she mentioned, this woman, God, it's ridiculous. She's in Hawaii right now, you guys, and she's earned that. Like, she's not connected. She's not some big networker. She's on a very, very tight budget. She's had medical issues, ill, can't work full time. She's had to do this, but she's brought in the attitude. She's took the coaching on. We've poured into her because we saw that she has a greatness within herself that she has simply forgotten. She's gotten herself out of her bills. She's paid off her debts. She's paid for her daughter and herself to go to Hawaii. It's extraordinary. It's extraordinary. And then she's got a new boyfriend. I mean, it's like she is living the life, like she comes up and thanks me and cries to me. And I'm like, no, honey, thank you. It's winning. We're going to help you win whatever winning looks like for you. I don't need you to need what I want. I want, what do you want? Let's go get it. So it's been a fun ride, and it's incredibly rewarding outside of the check, big time.
And the check doesn't suck.
The check is good.
we cannot promise you a new boyfriend, but what we can
oh,
promise
girl,
you,
listen, I'm a good wingman. I'll promise you a boyfriend. Let's go.
But we can promise you excellent marketing. Bring this back in. So listen, when you're looking at a direct selling company, timing is important. We got the timing here. This is timing in direct selling is like location is to real estate, and we have got the timing. Innovation, we've got these patents, we've got this plant. And when I say plant, it's like a plant that grows in the ground that we have patented because it has so many more nutrients and minerals and vitamins and whatever, right? So we've got timing, we've got innovation, but another thing that most direct selling companies don't ever hit on is marketing. And Riman believes in celebrity endorsements. That is the way that the world works. They look to influencers, they look to celebrities, whether we love it or not. And there's no company in the space that is doing the power of marketing that Riman does. And as a distributor, you will personally benefit from this marketing because all sales go through a distributor. Riman Corporate does not take any sales directly. All sales must come through you. So here's an example of some of the marketing. So this gentleman, his name is Juan Bin. I had never heard of him before this, but now I follow him on Instagram. He is he's like the Brad Pitt of Asia. This guy is adorable. And he is 47 years old. So look at it, look at him. If that's not a testament to the power of Riman, I don't know what is. And he's so cute on Instagram. He's always like holding a Riman bottle, but he is really the most famous actor in Asia, and Riman hired him to be the face of the brand in Asia. Here in the US, they're going to do something with a similar A-list celebrity. They're in talks with Blake Lively and Emma Stone to be the face of Riman. And if that isn't enough, they hired the #1 marketing and branding firm in the entire world to create our brand, our packaging, our look, our feel. So look at the other luxury brands that this company has designed the look and feel for. And that's what Riman is going for. We're going to be a luxury brand known globally without the luxury pricing. And our owner is very, very firm on that. He wants to keep this accessible to everyone. And Michelle, tell us what's coming.
Let me get my audio fixed here. Yes, and there's a new product line coming, Color Cosmetics, a clean makeup, and we are launching lips in January of 2025, which is so close now. And here are the colors. Let us know what your favorite is. I'm leaning towards that dusky mauve.
I love the red too. They're just so pretty.
All right, and we have amazing hair care. So many hairstylists are hopping on with this. The hair care's claim to fame is hair regrowth, as well as shiny, soft, full, healthy hair. And you can see hair regrowth and the impact on scalp psoriasis after just one wash in these before and afters. Okay, so you could build a $1 million business on this body care alone. It contains highly absorbable collagen fibers and 8 molecular weights of hyaluronic acid. If you don't know what that is, definitely look into it. It's not actual acid. It's a compound we naturally make in our body and is found in abundance in young, healthy skin. This is amazing for crepey skin, cellulite, sagging skin, and provides intense moisturizing and intense hydration. We also have excellent supplements designed to improve the appearance of hair, skin, and nails. It's beauty from the inside out. Our gut health supplement focuses on healing the gut for better nutrition absorption, and our collagen supplement, seen here, is wonderful for your skin health, not to mention hair, joints, and nails.
And on this team only on this team, you get a personalized funnel. We know that not everyone has the financial resources or the technological resources to create a funnel. So we have created one for you. You're welcome. There's actually a woman on our team who creates funnels for her business. And she said, Jen, this would cost you $3,000 or more if somebody created it for you. It's a skincare quiz that people take. They get personalized, easy for me to say, recommendations. And then every like 5 to 7 days, they'll receive another email with a beautiful before and after picture and a little bit of information about the skincare. And every time the people get the results of their quiz or they get an email, it links back to your website so that they can purchase from you. We also have a beautiful training website, again, for this team only, and it takes you step by step through what you need to know to start your Riman business. I'm not going to get too deep into the compensation plan, but just know that when you hit ranks, you keep them for life. So this manager rank, the senior manager rank, you are going to get paid these higher percentages forever. I personally have never seen a company do that. Typically what happens is you start back at zero the next month or the next week, but here you just get to, hold a rank and achieve a rank and hold it. They pay 90% on the dollar, again, kind of unheard of in the industry. Volume rolls over. So we have a 3-month rolling volume period. So if you're working the business, you'll never start at zero. And the average customer orders 8 to 9 times a year. The reason that this is important is there are no auto ships here. So no one is required to be on an auto ship to make monthly payments or monthly purchases, to make annual purchases or bi-monthly purchases. There's no required purchases or sales to hold your position, to hold your rank. Pretty remarkable. No back office fees. To join us, it is $20 in the US and it is free in Canada. And that gets you your affiliate link. And then you can pick a starter kit that will work best for you, for your budget. And I tell people to get the kit that works within your budget, but stretch yourself as much as you can, because the kit that you choose will be your joining story for Riman. And for the rest of your career, people are going to ask you, well, what did you get? So you want to make sure that your joining story is a good one. And just a reminder to please put the name, your full name, and the full name of the person who invited you here tonight into the chat so you can be entered to win our prizes. And just as an extra bonus, if you join us by Friday at midnight, so tomorrow at midnight, you will get a personalized mentor with a one of our top leaders. So we have many on this team alone, 7-figure earners from the direct selling industry. So one of them will meet with you and help you get your business started.
Anybody comes in with a $1,500 pack, they're talking with me. Done.
$1,500 pack, you get Stephanie.
You're
Yay.
welcome. I'm sorry.
That's
really
priceless.
good.
Priceless. And you get all those products. Pretty remarkable. So tell us about the trip, Michelle. Oh,
I wasn't ready.
you all right? Then do you want me to tell about the trip, Steph?
I got it.
Go for it.
All right. We have amazing trips to luxury resorts that you can earn. In fact, the next trip has been announced, and I've got the old script. See, we read from scripts. We're right in the middle of earning the next trip. It's going to be amazing. So there is nothing like the warmth and love in this community. The people are super uplifting and optimistic, and it's like going on vacation with all of your best friends, and you still get paid. So this is an additional bonus on top of your paycheck.
Now we're getting crazy. Now we got music and oh, good Lord. All right, hold on. Sorry, guys. I don't even know what happened. Somewhere there's a video playing and I don't know. All right. Did we stop the share?
Yep.
We did. Y'all can hear that video, right? It's not just me like hearing music in my head. No,
music,
it's a group
nothing.
thing. Okay. So let me move my screen around. Yeah, not
Carla
here.
Pierce, does that mean my Facebook post? You need to be specific because they're going to
So
tag
weird. I can't
mine.
even hear you at this point.
Me.
Okay, damn. Well, sorry.
Can you hear me, Jen?
I can hear you a little.
You can't hear
Okay.
us?
Can you guys hear me over the music?
Yes,
There's
we don't
no
hear the music now.
Oh, you don't hear music?
No.
Oh, all right. So for me, the video is playing again. So I'm just going to ignore that. And I'm just going to talk through it. So listen, we are just going to recap everything that we talked to you about. So we are a brand new company. The first movers advantage. Can you hear the music? You do hear it. Hey, join with me. Oh my goodness. Listen, we subscribe and then get back to the person who invited you to join us. Is it just on a loop? We're going to be hearing this in our sleep.
Dude, stop the shares. Stop the shares.
I just can't, I don't know where it is.
There you go.
It's like hiding.
We never have that many technical problems. Let me say this, guys.
Done.
Jen Barsamian does a fantastic job. She
Crazy.
coordinates all of these, makes the graphics, sets this up, gets this, runs these for us. She's probably done, I don't know, 150
Oh my gosh,
in
at
the last little bit.
least well
300,
over
I
a
don't
couple
know.
hundred.
She does an extraordinary job. Jen, I'm very proud of you. I'm very impressed by what you're able to do. She's an
That's
incredible leader.
hysterical.
We occasionally have, listen, it's technology. Life
Right?
happens.
Gotta love it.
Gremlins are in there. Who cares?
Or not.
It ain't gonna stop the money from getting in our bank accounts this month.
Heck no. Heck no.
And
All
if
right,
you
thank
need
you
some
for that.
money, whether it's 500 a month, 500 a week, 500 a day, 500
500
an
an
hour,
hour.
you
We
let us
are
know.
here for you.
We will
to
help you
support
get what you need. Okay?
Absolutely. So we got all these great things. Read it, peruse at your leisure. Not really, because we're about to hop off. There will be no leisure perusing. We're going to say goodnight. But
Thank you,
listen,
guys.
get back to the person who, if you want to join the Hot Mess Express, no, kidding. We have literally done hundreds of these, and this is just so funny tonight. Get back to the person who invited you. They will set you up. They will get you on this awesome team. We look forward to welcoming you whatever way works best for you. Customer, planner, raving fan, person who never buys but has heard of us, whatever. We love
Oh, the gifts.
We're just,
They want to know how they're getting their gifts.
oh, how are you getting your gifts? Yeah, gifts are important and we need to know. So listen,
That's Jen's love language. So if you want to make her happy, send her presents.
I love
You
the
can give
present.
me a massage.
I love to give the presents and of course receive the presents, but that's one thing on this team. Lots of presents on this team because
Yeah.
it is our love
We love
language.
prizes.
Mine.
I send cash all
Stephanie
the
will give you a
time.
massage, whatever. Only if you want it with consent. All right, so what is happening? So listen, the prizes are going to be announced in the K Beauty Riman Stories Facebook group. So if you are not in there, please make sure that the person who invited you here has added you there, because that is where we are going to announce the prizes in probably 5 minutes. So get in there. We'll see you soon. We love you. Thanks for joining us. Stephanie, great job as always. Michelle, great job as always. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Thank you for bearing with us. Y'all are the best. Take care. Bye.